makes me crazy. I dream about our babies. Gazing them days and contagious, you're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking, I'm taking, 'cause you're my drug.
Okay, but shout out to BBBFST for this request. This is Queen, Staying Power. Let's get into it.
Written by Freddie Mercury.
Oh, that was different.
See what I got? I got a hell of a lot. Tell me what you feel. Is it real? Is it real? You know I got what it takes, and I can take a lot. Did you hear the last call, baby? You and me got to stay in power. You and me, we got stay in power.
Okay.
Stay in power. I got it.
You see the thing that you notice about like Queen?
What?
Is that it doesn't matter. Like you can go from one song to the next song. They can do rock one moment, and then the next moment it sounds like a completely different genre.
Yeah.
You know?
I noticed that. Yeah.
Because this song right here is just completely different than the other song that we've listened to.
Mm-hmm.
That just shows you how diverse they are in regards to like the music.
I got it. I wonder when we're gonna make it. I wonder when we're gonna shake it. Rock me, baby, rock me. Come on, you can shock me. Let's get on to the groove. Make it move, make it move. You know how to shake that thing. Work it, work it, work it. You and I can play ball, baby. You and me got to stay in power. Yeah, yeah. You and me, we got to stay in power.
Oh.
I wonder when we're gonna make it. I wonder when we're gonna shake it. Got fire down below. I'm just a regular dynamo. Want some smooth company? Don't lose control. Just hang on out with me. Got to get to know each other, but we got plenty of time. Did you hear the last call, baby? You and me got to stay in power. Yeah. You and me, we got stay in power.
Look at his hair. Oh.
Power, 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 I wonder when we're gonna stick it. I wonder when we're gonna trick it. Blow, baby, blow.
Wait a minute.
Let's get down and go, go.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
What?
That took a little turn. It took like a left turn.
You know what though? I love, like, and to your point, like the funkiness. Like, it's definitely one of those groovy type of sounds. The way I almost feel like they are sticking to like what Queen is. Like we saw so many different. Even when they did Bohemian Rhapsody, it was like they were taking it to a different place, like in terms of the music, like what it was, how that song was represented in terms of what they were trying to put out. But hearing this, like something completely different. I love the freaking horns in this though. I don't know. Like, who is that playing behind them? Because unless the band players could do this, like I didn't see that, but I'm just curious to know because it almost sounds like it's a completely different vibe, especially with that bass in there.
It almost feel like they're trying to give us like a club hit, like one of those songs that they will play like
disco type
in a
sound,
club, disco. And I remember that they was talking about trying to like venture into like disco and just create different sounds.
Yeah,
you know, and I feel like this is like what the epitome of Queen is like you can't really like put them in a box and put them in like a particular genre, because as soon as you feel like you can say that they rock, they give you something else that completely gives like a left turn. That they got completely different instruments in this song that has nothing to do with rock.
Yeah, and they definitely show their versatility in hearing like something like this. This is something I wouldn't expect hearing from them. That's exactly what she said too. So yeah.
Get yourself in the mood, got to give a little bit of attitude. Baby, don't you crash, let's just trash. Did you hear the last chord? Baby, you and me got to stay in power. Yeah. You and me, we got stay in power. I like it. Stay in power.
And another thing that you also got to like always recognize when you hear Queen is like Freddie Mercury put so much of like his character. He put so much of himself in the music as far as like his charisma, the flamboyance, like you were talking about before. It's like you hear it over the song. You hear it in the music. It's not like he just singing. No, he like you can tell like he really putting a lot into the song, the lyrics. It's almost like recording it. It's like he's performing it. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I wonder, because we saw how they kind of had like them coming up until the point where the one record executive didn't want to put Bohemian Rhapsody on the radio. I'm just curious because they were performing, but I wonder like when they, like, was it that album that came out where everything just went crazy for them? Because I feel like if you've seen him perform, if you watch Freddie Mercury perform, it's just like I can almost envision a performance of him performing this, that energy, that same, like you said, that same energy basically behind him just singing behind the mic, because it's like once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like that's just I feel like he just kept that impression on you. Like watching him, and especially because we've seen live performances of him. We watched
that's true.
him perform on stage, and like just like I said, how engaging it was.
It's like his
for
showmanship
him.
is like unparalleled.
Right. So I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of crazy to hear that they have a hit, like a song like this, and it's completely different, to really show what they can do, because it doesn't put him in that box, especially if they come up with a song like this. I almost feel like you said, like disco. I see.
I definitely feel that disco in
the
this song
afros.
right here.
I see people.
And that funk too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know who that those horns reminded me of was do we have them on the wall? Listen, oh man, every time I do this, I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it.
You shouldn't have said it.
It's
shouldn't have said it because they're probably not on the wall.
They on the wall.
Yeah, turn around.
They're not on the wall. Oh, Cole in the Game.
Okay, yeah, like funk, like the funk era, yeah.
That's like, it made me kind of think of that because of that sound,
That
like, because the
bit.
horns that they do it, like that organic sound that they have. I had to think, I'm like, I know they're on the wall. I know if they're not on the wall, they should be on the wall. But yeah. Yeah,
I didn't think they were on the wall.
That's kind of what I was thinking about though, was when I heard that and listening to him, I'm like, that's kind of crazy that we're listening to Queen, and then I feel like I hear that sound, like that funk in it.
Yeah, he and Michael Jackson love their job. Actually, this song and album, they lost a lot of fan base.
Really?
And there was a ton of tension amongst the band with creative direction. I can see that because it gives it feels like it's like a left turn. It's like it feels like that song is going in like a completely different direction. And I think
Yeah.
that song came out in like 1982, 1983. I think everybody was trying something different when the 80s came along, because you remember the funk era started to really take over like in the 80s.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
And
I
that
can
was the end of
see
like disco. That was like the end of disco too.
that could be something that like might have happened, because I feel like, you know, when you develop a certain type of fan base, like, and they're so used to hearing you hear like certain types of music, I could see how that could cause tension, especially being
Especially
like
like,
in a band.
that creative control.
Yeah, because when you have the guitarists that you have, like they're not blowing horns, you know, like how do we put ourselves in this, like, other than playing a simple bass line? But I mean, sometimes it's not about that, like how much you can put into it. It's just how the music sounds. But at the end of the day, like, Freddie Mercury was the singer, so
Yeah.
he was the one that was gonna be seen on the track.
He's
you know,
the face, yeah.
Right?
And I like how, like, towards the end of like their career, when they got, you know, when they like rekindled their relationship and everybody got back together and they start writing songs, I feel like there was a part in there where they were like, okay, well, on the actual album, we're not gonna put like song written by such and such, you know, giving credit is like song written by Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's how you keep everybody's like egos in check to a degree, when everybody's kind of like all on the same playing field. Because even when we was watching the biopic, you could tell how, like, I feel like everybody, it's not everybody, but I feel like when you're like the head of the band or you're the head of the group, I feel like sometimes you can be the one that gets on the biggest ego trip, because sometimes you're the one that's in front of everybody. It's like cameras, lights, action is mostly all on you. And sometimes you can drink the Kool-Aid a little too much.
Did he really act like that though?
Lust in your body, boy, I'm addicted. Insisting commitment, predicted your intentions. I've waited too long, I need to pay